The man might be the head, but the woman is the backbone and the engine of the family, and if they work well together, the family runs well. Now, in Parliament House, that's the house of our nation. So we need both men and women in there, putting together different ways of thinking, different priorities, and I believe our nation can go forward well. I remember the lowering of the Australian flag, and I remember some Papua New Guineans were crying. I didn't cry, although I was an Australian citizen at the time. But it was a very moving ceremony. I was there in the audience. I remember it as a joyous time, to be honest. I know a lot of people said it was too early, but personally I didn't feel that. After all the predictions of doom and destruction that were going to happen to this young nation, I reflect now and I think we were doing very well. We respected the separation of the arms of government, and we respected the idea of public service free from fear and favour. I think we had an extremely complex situation to deal with. We had coastal areas near the urban centres that had a couple of 100 years of contact and missionisation, colonisation, learning about a new form of government for large-scale societies. But in many areas of the country, there was not that long period of learning these new ways. And so we had a country at very different stages of development.
Australia give him his all get a power long you pull yet. All right, you pull a savvy, you pull all get a savvy long was him number 16 day.
Here, the Assistant District Officer, Jeff Setchell, explains that independence for the people of Papua New Guinea is not far away.
So we had some people who had not made contact with the outside world at all. So we had a very complex set of circumstances to deal with. But it takes time. You can't build a nation of over 700 language tribal groups into one unified nation in 50 years. You can't do it. It will be an ongoing process for a long time, and I pray that we'll go through it without a revolution, without too much bloodshed. I'm eternally grateful to Sir Michael Somare for what he did for me when I was a Member of Parliament and I became part of his cabinet, for giving me that opportunity to work on policies and legislations for this nation. But he supported me to take forward the Equality and Participation Bill about getting more women into Parliament and reverse seats. He supported that completely. We have a very beautiful preamble to our Constitution, which is the mama law of our nation. And I think it's very nice that it's the mama law, not the papa law. It's called the mama law of our nation. The man and the woman, the mother and the father, are both equally important. The man might be the head, but the woman is the backbone and the engine of the family, and if they work well together, the family runs well. Now, in Parliament House, that's the house of our nation. So we need both men and women in there, putting together different ways of thinking, different priorities, and I believe our nation can go forward well. When I stood for politics, I stood for the children. I stood for the children, because they are our most important resource. It's been a great privilege to live deeply in another society. We are the largest nation in the region of Oceania. We have a duty to set a very good example, and a duty to support the issues of the rest of Oceania as well, with climate change and those things. I would say enjoy, but reflect. Reflect on where we need to change things and move forward with determination. Let's believe in our nation. Let's believe in our people. And let's try to leave no one behind. Thank you. Happy independence to everyone.